This is Lockie Hume, and you're listening to the Crowject.
With an opportunity about 50 metres out. Oh, yes! 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 The excitement machine, McLeod. Left foot goal, don't tell me. He's a superstar, tell me. Oh! Bounces straight up. Leaves a path the ball.
Hello, listeners, and welcome to episode 188 of the Crowject podcast. Thank you to our sponsors in Trojan Aluminium and Nathaniel's Coffee and Panini, where we are situated this evening, this lovely Monday evening. As we go around the table, we have got Lleyton. How you doing?
Hello, good. 188 episodes.
That's a
I think
lot.
that's accurate. I just judged by the last run sheet.
Yeah.
If that's not accurate,
It's
don't
way
Lleyton.
off.
No one's going to say otherwise. It's just pick a number and go with it. Be
Exactly.
confident with it and figure out.
Exactly, yeah. And as you hear, the queen of the pod is here, Elodie.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Oh, I'm not too bad, thanks. Been a nice day out today, hasn't it?
Beautiful, especially for those of us down at Normanville like yourself.
Oh, yeah. Going down south where it's better, apparently. I don't know. I'm outnumbered tonight, so I'm just going to say
You actually
south is
are.
better.
Yeah, stay safe.
Yeah, where are you, Damon and Peter?
Fuck them.
The South rules. And lastly, we have friend and Patreon of the pod, Jade. How you doing?
I am good. I've recovered partially since last time. So, you know,
After the death of Jimmy Rowe.
I still, I only cry for like a couple of hours each night.
Yeah.
Not for 8 hours straight.
That's progress.
So
Oh,
it's fine.
yeah, we're making progress.
It's fine.
Just no one bring up the name, all right?
No.
Anyway, we move on to some more sadness, really. We played in a qualifying final on the weekend, Lleyton, and
Yes.
well, safe to say we didn't win. What was the score?
No, we lost 7-6-48 Melbourne to 4-3-27 the Crows.
Just
Did anyone watch this game?
No comment.
The
no,
first quarter?
No.
Well, Jade and I watched the highlights, but we were busy watching
We
Rashid
were
Khan.
occupied.
Rashid Khan.
Otherwise occupied, yeah. But yeah, I did check out the highlights, which most were from the first quarter, to be fair. And then after that, not too much.
What's really weird is that I watched the highlight video that the AFL posted, and even though we didn't do well, we were still most of the highlights. Like,
Yeah.
and I was like watching it, and I was like, looking at this, you would think we did a lot better than what we actually did. It's pretty depressing.
Yeah, a couple of Melbourne goals they got from free kicks, which they don't usually put in the highlights. Directly in
Free
front.
kick.
Did Cream's mate Taylor Harris get?
No, she had a shot in the first quarter but missed.
Yeah, that's sweet. She was pretty much in the pocket of Chelsea Randall for most of the evening, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Even though
As
Chelsea
usual.
Randall was like playing in the forward, midfield and defence.
She just carried her with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a bit like that, isn't she? She likes to spread out, just do her thing.
Absolutely. Well, the girls did burst out of the blocks, kicking the first 3 goals of the match, and it was looking very positive at quarter time, and then we kind of just stopped.
We died.
In no other words.
We died.
We just
Death.
died.
Death. So what was it? So Ponza kicked the first goal and then...
And she kicked it in like, I think it was,
Yeah.
like, was it 19 seconds? It was the fastest goal
fastest.
ever kicked.
Oh,
in
what?
AFLW
That's crazy.
history.
And I put her on for first goal. So
Oh.
I should
What
have
are
got like double money for
chances?
that.
And then she kicked the second one as well.
Yeah.
Their market for fastest goal in the AFLW, you should be able to tell them.
Imagine if I put the money on that. Oh. And then what? Gold kicked the next 2? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think, Ponta kicked one and then Gould kicked one and then Ponta might have kicked another.
No, goal kick 2. Yeah.
Two, and then it was Woodland, I think, kicked the...
Yeah, in the third quarter. And then, that's it.
Yeah.
That's
the rest of the
literally
point.
it. There was nothing else.
Yeah, so it was a pretty slow second half for us, obviously only registering the 1-goal one as Melbourne piled on 4 goals 2 and just ran over the top.
Yeah.
To win by 21
I think
points.
the worst part when you look at it is that the score at three-quarter time, we were only 4 points down.
Yeah, we had a chance. In that second and third quarter, Melbourne like dominated us with all the uncontested possessions and running handballs and stuff. But yeah, I would have thought we would have done better the last quarter.
And I feel like our last quarters are normally our best quarters as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know what went wrong.
If it was Unley Oval, we would have held them scoreless.
Oh,
100%.
according to the record. Yeah, maybe we're just frazzled by playing at Carlton's home ground for some reason. Icon Park.
I know, I was looking at the Carlton signs at the back. I was like, where is this? I don't like Carlton enough to actually care where their normal ground is.
Yeah.
Yeah, AFLW fixturing, hey. Always makes fun.
Or everyone's not happy this week. With
Oh,
the,
yeah.
with the final scheduling.
Yeah, I guess we'll get to that
Yes.
later. Eh?
Indeed, we will. And considering not much news coming out of the men's this week, we might as well jump on to the rest of the results from the AFLW Finals Week 1. So Brisbane, the top seed, knocked off Richmond on Saturday by 17 points.
Yeah.
And, if you were following the Benny and the Bets multi last week, you would have been left bitterly disappointed by 2 points.
Oh, there's no surprise there.
It's a incredibly bad beat on this occasion. So when I read it out on the pod last week, Brisbane's line was 16.5, and we were just waiting for the North Geelong markets to come out for the rest of the multi, which
16.5.
And by the time I put the bet on when the North results came out, the line had moved to 19.5. So we got done by 2 points.
Jeez.
So what you're trying to
right.
say is you were good initially.
Yeah.
Get on early if I
But,
give it to you. That's what I'm saying. Don't wait. Don't hang around. Things will change. But anyway, with that match, Brisbane go on to host the first preliminary final, which is no real surprise to anyone, I don't think.
No surprise. The scoreboard looks close, but looks closer than I think it actually was.
Yeah, Brisbane kicked 5-9 and really could have put them away, which rubs a little bit of salt into the wound a little bit more, but that's okay. I think Richmond rallied a little bit in the third quarter, but other than that, it was a pretty one-sided contest for the whole match.
As expected.
Yeah, pretty much. Saturday afternoon, North Melbourne defeated Geelong by 2 points in a pretty low-scoring affair, but Geelong, like Brisbane, kicked 1 goal 8, so they had plenty of chances to get the win.
My favourite part about this was that on Twitter, Collingwood fans were going on and on saying, oh, Geelong lost a final at home. It's like, oh my God, shut up. And then people were replying, they're like, but we literally won the premiership, like in the men's, who cares? It's just like, oh my God, really?
Oh, I love that. But it is weird seeing North Melbourne beat Geelong. It doesn't feel
At
feel
Alphabet
right.
Stadium, as they say.
Yeah, Geelong's been a very defensive game all season, and they didn't get to score. There was too much defence. Because North Melbourne kicked their 2 goals in the first quarter, and then only 3 points after that.
That's a very satisfying scoreline if you look at it. They were 2 goals, 1 at quarter time, 2 goals, 2 at half time, 2 goals, 3 at 3 time, 2 goals, 4 at the end of the game.
Chipping away at them, chipping away.
They didn't want to, wear themselves out for next week. They knew they had it in the bag. 2-point win, it's fine.
Yeah, I know, defense is the best offense until you forget to score any goals.
Yeah. Even at Geelong when the ground is so small.
Yeah.
And so that means North Melbourne will go on to face Richmond this week as the loser of qualifying final 1, which should be an interesting contest, to be perfectly honest. Of course, last round of the year they had the draw, which meant that North Melbourne were in the position they were and Richmond the same. So should be a tight game coming up this week. And the last final of week 1 was Collingwood getting over the Western Bulldogs by 5 points. Collingwood, another team that didn't kick particularly accurately, kicking 5 goals 10, so I probably should have put them away a little bit more. But
another close finish, but
and again,
Bulldogs didn't score in the first quarter.
Yeah, Bulldogs didn't score at all in the first quarter, and then not much in the first half either. It was 1 goal, 4 points. So
Bulldogs have had a really bad run in the AFLW. They're a really good team, but they had last season they had all the COVID issues. But when they play their best, they're really competitive. So that would suck for them. And I think I saw something about the coach being investigated over attacking umpires.
Yeah, but apparently it was just a stare.
A stare?
Apparently it was a suspicious stare. Wait, I'm going to look this up.
Suspicious stare.
I saw it, right? And so I was like, oh, God, what's he done? I'm interested. And then someone commented, there was it's apparently for a look, a look. He gave him a death glare.
Oh, wow. It must have been a really strong death glare.
I'm going to have a look.
Someone's
Imagine if I look this up and it's something completely different. Please ignore anything I just said in the last 30
lasers
seconds.
coming out his eyes? This
harsh contact, eye contact.
But interestingly as well, Collingwood actually kicked 1 goal 6 in the first quarter of this game as well, so they should have really put them away early.
Lots of inaccurate kicking. You know what they say, Ben?
Bad kicking is bad football.
God.
It's been a while since I've said that.
It's kind of nice to bring out that old one again without Cream here. And I love when Cream says it, and every single time he says it as if he's just had an epiphany, you know what?
That's
bad kicking,
right.
bad football.
It's in the back of his brain and he just forgets. Only remembers it when he's recording. Can you find the article, Jade?
I'm looking. I remember seeing it on Twitter. Do you think I can actually find it?
Maybe they removed the allegations already.
They're like, it was just a death glare. Delete it.
I'll swoop in for you.
You
Here we
found
go.
it. How did you find it so quickly?
You're not looking on
AFLW
Twitter.
app.
Oh my God. Oh, I just found it.
All right, read it out.
Okay.
You've done the build-up.
Thank you. So, yes, Dogs coach set to be issued with a please explain over umpire incident. He
Is it an
going
incident?
to be, they're likely to issue him with a please explain in relation to his behaviour towards umpires. And it says he coaches from the interchange bench and his path crossed with the umpires leaving the field at the conclusion of the loss.
Ooh.
No words were exchanged, but a pointed look was sent to the umpire's way.
Wow.
Wow. And the crowd was like booing the umpires. Nothing bad about the crowd. It's just the coach looking at them.
Isn't that just so bizarre? Like, I'm sorry, if
Yeah.
I was a coach and someone took me into a meeting and said, you gave us a pointed look, I would say, I can give you a lot fucking more than that.
Yeah, jeez. I guess, like you said, Lleyton, is technically high contact.
Yeah, yeah, it's above the shoulders. Watch out.
He's going to be fined. He's going to be
Rough
fined.
conduct, reckless, careless.
Intentional, very intentional. Didn't look
Super
away.
intentional,
Didn't even
yeah.
blink.
Yeah, wow.
I'd be
In a full
surprised if
minute.
Nathan Burt gets the coach next year, if I'm being honest.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's a stinker. That's not great at all.
That must look so stupid to people who don't really follow the sport. Like, imagine seeing that article.
Yeah.
Coach fined for pointed look.
Is the tribunal like really bored or something? Like they're just trying to find
Six
something?
players were charged with reportable offences during the opening week of finals.
Oh,
Each of them
So-
fined $400, no suspension.
They should not be that bored.
yeah.
Yeah, surely that's enough work for him. Come on.
You know, if they
Have
are,
to reach the quotas. It's like like speeding.
Hit the KPIs.
Yeah.
you know, well, if they are bored, Lleyton, they could head to a certain Patreon page and listen to some episodes of The Obscure Crow. Where might they find them?
Patreon.com/Crowject. And we have over 25 episodes on there now. So big backlog.
What else may you find on there, Elodie?
On the Patreon, you'll find. Wait, what did we just talk about? You got get your crow
Yeah,
on.
get your crow on.
And then we've got Obscure Crow.
We got the grand final recall we did a little while ago.
Yeah, we've got that. We've probably got some interviews and stuff, don't we? Probably.
Maybe.
Maybe I should sign up and find out.
But as well as that, as we head into the summer, well, we don't really have any summer merch, but you know what? Let's just say,
Summer
heading
merch.
into the summer months, if you want to pick up some Crom merch, Jade, off the top of your head, do you know where they can head?
Crowject.
Big cartel.
Yes.
Something.
.com.
Hey, we got that.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, the
cordies.
cordy hats. Yeah, that's something.
Yeah, that's
For the
summery.
summer.
You could get a beanie
on.
and
Beanie
I
and
don't know, like, cut some of it off. or something.
A bottle opener to crackle your prop.
Yeah.
Well, like sweatband.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
chuck it around
Actually,
the
yeah.
wrist.
I might start chopping up one of my crumb beanies tonight.
Headband. I wrote that. Innovative.
We've got. Do we still have air fresheners? Car fresheners?
Probably.
Yeah, cool.
We're all
Please
so
have one of those.
informed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Pete said they had come in
Yeah.
somewhere. I haven't seen anyone post any yet. Maybe
I got one in my package.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay.
I didn't post
so they
it,
do
though.
exist. Do they smell good?
I can't say I've actually smelled.
Oh.
like new Crom smell or
So
Probably.
it's still sitting somewhere in my room.
Great endorsement for the product.
Yeah.
Making her
I love
room
my
smell
cordy
amazing.
though. I love my cordy.
Yeah, the cordies are great actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damon's a fan.
He loves them. The only corduroy he'll touch. Not really. Anyway, so moving on to this week of AFLW finals, as we mentioned, Richmond take on North Melbourne, and just going quickly around the table, any predictions on this one about who we think will win?
Richmond, North Melbourne. They did have the draw, so I'm hoping for it to happen again.
Does the AFLW follow the same
Yeah, extra time.
Yeah,
I'd
extra
imagine, yeah.
Yeah. Love
Yeah.
to see
the
it.
draw? We want like two
go
lots of
the
extra
draw.
time. Yeah.
Just keeps going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't
Like
stop.
that pre-season game with Collingwood and
Like 6
Hawthorn.
extra time.
It was like 6 quarters or something because they just kept going and going.
Because they had like the
hell?
A's played in the first 4 quarters, then the B's, and then just they recruited people from the
Going.
fans.
Like, get on, you're in.
You're a
We've
number
got-
one fan. Get on.
That has to be one of the most bizarre things. Like,
Just 8 quarters of football or something.
yeah.
Yeah,
hell?
that's crazy, eh? So we're going the draw.
yeah.
All right.
Draw
But-
extra time. It'd be at Richmond's home ground, so
I think North might
Swinburne
win.
Centre.
North.
North, yeah.
With the winning momentum.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Yeah, I'm actually
They'll
thinking
push
North
through.
too. Yeah. Richmond, all 3 of their goals were kicked by Brennan, so
Too much relying too
yeah,
heavy
too
on.
much reliance. Yeah, if she's not firing, she might get a bit of extra attention this week after that. So I'm going North Melbourne too.
Yeah. Yeah, the North.
There you go, North Melbourne. they need to win something this year. Come on.
Yeah. Just
You've got to have
throw
at
them a
least
bone.
one good team.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
you know, our men's team, our women's team, very good.
Very
exactly. Yeah.
Same with North.
Yeah.
Except their
that's
men's
it.
team is worse than ours.
Whereas
Far
Port just suck all around.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, it's weird to say, but I'll be picking North Melbourne in this one too to get the win. They've actually won the last 3 before that draw against Richmond.
Well, there you go. So you're going to put your money on Richmond to win.
To make my tip just then sound right, that seems to be the way to go. Yeah. Bit of reverse psychology to be used in that one. And now, obviously, only 2 games this week as semi-final week. We move on to the Crows taking on Collingwood Saturday afternoon, Unley Oval, 3:10 p.m. Not exactly prime time football, but it's the weekends.
I think it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
the double
I
header
like it.
with the semi-final.
Much better than like
Yeah.
1 o'clock.
Yeah, I agree. No, me and Jade have both always been on this. The Saturday, late afternoon games, amazing. They're good.
Saturday twilight is the most underrated time slot.
So good.
Roll into a big night.
yeah. Catch us at the
Rolling.
district.
Hell yeah.
Either celebrating or
cast.
being in sorrow from the loss.
But the worst thing is that
exactly.
even when we lose, we're still not in sorrow. We're like, oh,
Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, we've already got a premiership
But
this
it's
year.
like, yeah.
One of the best nights I had was after the round 23 showdown with you and Jack Hudson in the casino.
yeah, exactly.
I was actually there too.
Oh, wow.
Roll the video footage back. I'll point it to both of you.
But yeah, it's good because you can have a few drinks before the game, you can have a few drinks at the game, you can have a
Yeah.
few drinks after
And
the
you
game,
can
and
still
that's
go home at a reasonable
it.
time.
And that's what footy's all about, you know?
Good times. And you'll probably see Riley O'Brien there again.
Yeah, probably. I hope so.
That would be elite. Sign him up for the calendar we were speaking about.
Oh,
earlier.
yeah.
Keep an eye
Perfect.
on Big Cartel.
Maybe one day.
But anyway, do we have any changes lined up for the side? I don't.
I would.
think it's just
Chelsea
the-
Randall did
yeah.
have a head knock.
She did.
So
And then it was like the last 30 seconds of the game, she was having a shot on goal, and then she tripped over her laces, and everyone thought she was concussed, including the umpire. And then she got a blood nose, and then she was trying really hard.
I've always said that I think getting caught holding the ball would be so embarrassing. Like just for sprinting down, like the whole crowd's cheering, and then you just get fucking tackled to the ground. I would be so embarrassed. I wouldn't want to get up. I'd pretend I was concussed.
That's
But she
actually
was
a
the
good
one
play.
who won the free kick, though.
I'd be like, I can't get up.
You do 5 concussion tests a game.
Is it more or less embarrassing, if you're just sprinting down and you trip over yourself, and is it more embarrassing to get tackled or
You just,
tripping over your own?
claim the ground is slippery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you full on a pump and running, and you're like, oh, I've got this, and next minute you just get tackled.
Face plant.
No,
I would be
falling
more
over by
embarrassed
yourself
about
is
that.
worse, I reckon. I did that in year 10 school basketball, running down the side of the court by myself, and I just tripped
basketball.
over my own feet.
Yeah. When
There
you're
was-
your own worst enemy.
Yeah, that reminds me. There was really one good play in the women's game where that Melbourne player, I can't remember her
Oh,
name.
she ran the length of the field.
Literally the whole length of the field, 6 bounces,
Yeah.
and then she kicked it, and Sarah Allen marked it. I was
yeah.
okay,
build-up was
come
nice.
on, Sarah Allen, you should have just let her have that one.
That's it. She put in the effort. 10 out of 10 for effort.
But
0 out of 10 execution.
she was so quick. No one could catch
no
her.
one could catch her.
Even,
Literally,
cutting
multiple players
across.
tried to. But
Yeah.
also, I kind of go, how do you get someone that runs the whole length of the field and not be able to stop them either?
Yeah, it's a bit concerning, yeah.
Yeah, when there's like 18 players. That
Like at least 3 or 4 tried to cut her off.
Yeah.
No dice.
Burnt the lot.
No dice. No dice.
But yeah, Chelsea Randall, I think, just got the niggles throughout the whole season.
Yeah,
Her
pretty
knee
much.
still probably sore. I don't know. But she'll probably still play.
She probably will. Yeah.
She will. She's tough as nails. I had a look on the club's Twitter and we haven't posted anything yet. So
Nah, she'll be right.
no Burjo 2-word injury report post-game this time. But hopefully she'll be right.
And any other changes? Do you think anyone should get dropped?
Oh, there was a few that weren't that great,
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah. Did Rachich play?
No, she hasn't played for the last few weeks.
Yeah, I didn't think she had. Hey.
Otherwise, out. You're like, she played terrible
She's not
last
getting
week.
any touches.
I was just wondering because I remember because I didn't see all of the game, but I remember talk about that they might bring her back in just for a bit of stability,
Surely
bit of
they
experience. But I
Well,
don't
Zoe
know.
Prowse sort of played her role, and she played on what's her name in defence, who didn't get much of the ball, Daisy Pearce.
Oh, okay.
Zoe Prowse played on Daisy Pearce and did a pretty good job. Only had 3 touches, but
Okay.
held Pearce goalless.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it'd be really interesting to see if we make some changes or if we try and stick with
the
what
losing
we've got.
form.
I could see we're going to come back. I think I could see Hannah Button getting dropped. I don't think she really played that well.
Yeah, she only had 4 touches.
There was in the 5-minute highlight video, there was about 3 things where she had messed up, and I was like,
Yeah.
And they got into the highlight video. That's unfortunate.
well, they were highlights for the Melbourne players, not so much for her. Poor love.
So what's the opposite of score involvements for the opposition?
That's a good point.
Negative score involved.
Negative 1%ers.
Minus 1%.
Yeah.
Yeah, minus 1%. I love that. She's on minus 6% for the game. I guess it's kind of like in basketball and NBA, where they've got what's that thing
Plus
that they
minus
have? Yeah, the
differential,
plus minus. Yeah, they should have that in footy.
I rate it.
Let's bring it in.
It's going to be so confusing. Just something else on the screen. No one knows what it means.
Yeah, exactly. We need yet another stat to just look way too far into and dissect.
And
So
add
that's
to
one thing.
AFL Fantasy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, I rate that.
Now, predictions for this game against Collingwood.
Oh, yeah, so we're playing Collingwood.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the last time we played them, we only just won, but it was away. So I don't know.
Yeah.
And we played pretty poorly that whole game. We only came back in the 4th quarter. I think.
Yeah, I think it was really wet, wasn't it? We won by 5 points, 21-16, and we're only up by a goal at 3/4 time.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a bit of a
So we
slog.
were leading.
Yeah,
Ignore me.
Was this the one where we just couldn't kick straight? We
Yeah,
kicked
2 goals, 9.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
So yeah.
But we're back at
It's fine.
It's fine.
We'll
It's good.
blitz them.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be very tired after this game with the Bulldogs. They they also had 2 injuries as well.
Oh,
So
to who?
let me just check my trusty notes. Someone called Rowe, which is very
Rowe.
heartbreaking for
That's
me.
traumatic.
Another Rowe guy.
Very heartbreaking. You knew. This has just triggered me for sure. And Ruby Schleicher.
Ah,
that's big.
that's
She's
big
on her
actually.
ankle,
Oh,
apparently. Well, she
Yeah,
was
she's,
off, and
she's one
Rowe
of
had
them.
ice on the knee. So
So she's
Not-
definitely out this week.
it's not confirmed, but it was
Okay.
noted as injury.
yeah, Schleicher's one of the
So
better
she's
players.
yeah. So it will be
unfortunate.
good for our forward line if she is out. Obviously not good for her, but good for our forward line if that's the case. And Eliza James for Collingwood kicked 4 goals.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm going with my same thing as Brennan. They're relying too much on her. Relying too much on Liza James.
It's confirmed.
She's
We'll
gonna
win.
she's gonna get shut down by I don't know Randall Allen, whoever wants to shut her down.
And do it, Alan. Yeah.
Get her. But yeah, I think we'll win.
Yeah. We obviously have a great record at Unley. We just got to be ahead at 3/4 time and we'll win.
Yeah.
Because the last bit of record.
Exactly. Yeah.
much.
That's a
Yeah.
good point. It'd be good to see us play, or at least 3/4 of good football, when we're only playing
I mean-
1.5.
It'd be good to have a whole game where we play great, but I don't know. Might be
I'll
asking
take
too
4,
much.
yeah. Just don't want to be too greedy about it.
Yeah.
I'll take 2.5, all right?
Yeah, margin Jade, top goal scorer.
Well, last time I said top goal scorer, I picked Waterhouse and she did not even get selected. So I'm going to
Pick her again.
Why? She should be back in. Come on.
should,
The
yeah.
Wombat.
The aesthetics, the wombat.
The Wombat.
If that was sports bet, you get your money back. That's a win.
That's right. That's
Take it.
right.
You won from one.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, the last time I had to say who the best player would be, I said Jess Waterhouse, and then she ended up kicking 2 goals and being really good.
So there you go.
We've got
so
something
look, I'm going to
here.
go Jess Waterhouse. If she plays, she's going to kick
Checks
2
out.
goals.
What if she doesn't
I
play?
think if she doesn't play, I reckon
No one will kick goals.
no one.
Yeah,
We've
no.
lost if she's not in.
Are you listening, Crow selection team?
You better be. I reckon Ponta is going to kick 2 goals.
Is she
I
going to
reckon-
kick the first goal
I reckon-
again?
She's going to kick the last goal.
Oh.
Kick the last
Can
goal.
you bet on that?
I wish.
Potentially.
And I reckon Woodland will kick 2 as well. I reckon it's going to be them 2 that kick
Yeah.
2 goals each. And we are going to win by 27 points.
Ooh, comfortable. Nice.
Tom Lynch.
Yeah.
Tom Lynch.
Yeah, there we go. I love rangers.
Now, Elodie, you also love rangers. Rob's a ranger as well.
Yeah.
What do you think's
It's
going to
something
happen with
about
this
the
game?
red hair.
Makes them grow taller. To be a
I
ranger.
think. I think that Abby Ballard, she's going to kick the most goals.
Yeah.
And yeah, I have a feeling that the home ground advantage, the Unley Oval, all of that
How
stuff.
big a crowd do you reckon we'll get?
Oh, how many does Unley hold? I don't know. I
don't
feel
know.
like it's...
The other game is sold out.
6 or 7, I think, Gunley
6 or
would
7,
hold,
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
But in those small grounds, that feels like a lot more.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, surely I reckon it'll be... Yeah,
At least 5.
It's got to, you got to get at least 5.
Yeah.
How many angry dog walkers throwing their
At least 1,000.
Yeah, I reckon 6,500 humans and 20 dogs will be there.
Good prediction. We'll definitely report back and remember.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, and Abby Ballard will kick many goals. And we'll go with another ranger, 24, Sam Jacobs is going to be the margin. Was it 24? Was that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 24 for the margin. Sam Jacobs. Crows to
good.
win. Yeah.
Rate it. Lleyton, your thoughts?
I've got to go the Crows win. Come on.
Yeah,
We have to. We can't go out in straight sets. That'd just be sad.
No.
Has that ever happened to us before?
Well, there hasn't been.
Have we lost the final?
There
Other
hasn't
than the
been.
grand final, 2019 grand
yeah.
final.
Yeah.
Other
What? We
than the
haven't.
2021 grand final,
Yeah, that was
we haven't lost the final since last weekend. But there hasn't been this system like 4-week finals before.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
that's true.
not many chances to lose. But yeah, I reckon Crows to win. Leading goal kick, I reckon Munyard, just left field.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, may as well.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
If it's right, then we'll think you're a genius. If it's wrong, we probably won't remember you ever said it. Can't lose.
Yeah, I'll stick with the Ranger theme for the margin. I'll go 36, Dean Gore. There's
Oh, wow.
Make sure
That
to
is
listen
a
to the
big
obscure crow of his. That we
Exactly.
will either have already done or will do.
We'll record it in like 5 minutes. And I think most goal scorers, I've got 2. One will be involved in Benny and the bets in a minute, but just looking at our stats from the last time we played Collingwood, Hatchard kicked no goals but 3 behinds and had 26 disposals. So it's a bit of a roughie. We'll go Hatchie.
Yeah, I don't know. Hatchie has been in pretty average form lately, unfortunately.
Just the week to step
She
up.
was on fire. She was on fire. The fire is going out.
Oh, no.
I was trying to think of like something.
And the fire is out.
Follow that up.
The wind is blowing
Fire
the
is
fire out.
Just tried to be incredibly
my
creative, but it didn't quite come off there.
Oh, I think I drank too much on the weekend.
Killed a few brain cells. You'll be right.
A few too many.
Now, the next dot point we have here, which Elodie has kindly written in, and it's the return of a favourite, which we haven't heard for a while.
Ah, yes.
Fortunately,
yeah.
no music to accompany it, but Fantasyland, Elodie.
Yeah, we don't have much to talk about today, so I thought I'd do a bit of padding. Talk about fantasy for next year. Way too early, but you know.
Can you select your team yet?
it's fine.
What's going
I
on?
don't
Not
think
yet.
so, but I feel like all the fantasy nerds, I think one of the fantasy nerds came up with like a thing where it's they've put them all
Yeah.
in and you can like start selecting now.
You can.
and,
I think it's like not too long after the draft it comes out, because
Right.
then they add in all the new players.
yeah, so it shouldn't be too long. It's very exciting. So I was just going to talk about the players, my top 3 players that have changed clubs, and it's going to make them better at fantasy.
Okay.
James Rowe.
Yeah, when Jimmy Rowe gets picked up
Yeah, he's gonna
by
be
Western
great.
Bulldogs, yeah, he's going to be the one to pick.
Isn't it the sorry for interrupting. I'm a bitch.
Get on it.
Isn't it the delisted free agent period like at the moment? And like there's been one move.
Yeah,
Francis
Port
Evans.
picked up that Francis Evans, hey, and then
That's actually
just
it.
nothing. Yeah, surely
And it
someone
finishes
say-
like in 2 days.
There's not much cattle out there, let's be perfectly honest.
Oh.
Fair.
No,
Other than Jimmy, you know.
But what about like Liam Stocker and stuff like that? Do they count as a like they count in this
Yeah.
period,
Yeah,
don't
I think
they?
so.
Yeah.
Caleb Poulter. Surely
What
someone
about
pick up?
Oleg Markov?
Oh, yes.
People on the Adelaide Crows part of the forum think we should have a go. But
He should be picked up purely for the tats.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get
We
on
have
it.
no spots left, I don't think.
Well, we don't have to
We'll
pick
make
him
a
up.
spot.
Someone else, yeah.
Yeah.
See you later, Matt Crouch.
Oh, wow.
we do this Jimmy
Harsh.
again on all of that. That's
Hey, hey.
Matt Crouch should be the one you get rid of, you reckon? Who would I get rid of?
Yeah, okay. If
Yeah.
you could delist one person, who would be? This is going soft on me. If you could
I like
delist
it.
one person, like, doesn't matter, how long their contract is.
Yeah.
If you could delist or trade them out, who would you pick? Actually, who would you delist and who would you trade?
Right.
Because you trade, you want someone who's got some value.
Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah.
Carl Hardigan.
Poor Kyle.
Did we get rid of him already?
Yeah, 2 clubs did actually.
Been delisted like 4 times.
He is surprisingly also not been picked up this delisted free agency period.
No. The Saints were apparently keen, but then they got rid of the coach. I said, see you later. Nothing for you, Kyle.
I would trade. Who would I trade? I'd trade Rory Sloane.
Oh, the captain. Gone.
Get out of here.
Get rid of him.
Yeah.
And then I would delist Tariq Newchurch just to piss off Cream.
It's,
Rough.
I think I would. It's really bad. I'd probably actually delist Matt Crouch because I don't think he has any value in that market.
Yeah, in the trade, yeah.
He's got value in my heart.
yeah.
He's got
But
value in my
not to
heart.
any other club.
But not in the market. I'm going to go a bit thick, which I would not be happy if we traded this player. But I reckon Tom Doedee.
What?
I wouldn't be happy about it. I would be very upset, right?
I kind of get it, yeah.
A lot of people are talking at the moment saying that now, because there's all these little rumours swirling around that Dawson could possibly get offered the captaincy down the track. A lot of people are saying that would he look to move elsewhere?
Is it? But I feel like all this captaincy
is
talk
he
for Doedee
really-
was only like a few years ago when he just started.
Literally
I don't think he's
first
staying-
year, he's captain
Yeah.
material.
Like,
I don't think he's staying just because he got told, oh, you might be captain.
Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit petty. I feel like Tom Doedee's not the type that'd be like, I want to be captain.
Yeah.
Where does he get to be captain?
but I would say that if we could, I don't want to trade him, but that's who I think.
What are you looking to get in return for him?
Jimmy Rowe.
Jimmy Rowe back to the Western Bulldogs. And Tom Doedee, the Western Bulldogs.
Can you do that? Can Bulldogs pick up Jimmy Rowe and then trade him back to the Crows?
Surely they could. Yeah.
Jade will
Maybe not
find
in
a
the same
rule.
year. Maybe not in the same year, but
Okay, yeah.
that's why we need the mid-season trade period.
Right.
You could
There's still
boot-
hope. There's
You're
still hope.
just crap. Get out of here.
I think with that Dawson captain thing, what they need to say to Tom Doedee is if you kick a goal after the siren to win a showdown, you can be captain.
Oh, yeah.
And then let it play out, and then it'll be like the
And then
last
every
year
showdown,
of his career.
every showdown he runs forward for no reason.
What are you doing up there? Get back in defence.
I actually would not mind seeing Doedee play up forward.
Yeah,
He's got the good celebration.
yeah, I like it. Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, we don't have enough forwards, do we?
No, we don't. Not now that we've got rid
Yeah.
of Jimmy Rowe. Bloody-
Well, I want to see Taylor Walker at fullback.
Yeah.
Let's mix it up.
Good swap. I think I would like you to list Matt Crouch. It's a
At least we
pretty
agree
easy
on
choice
something.
What about like Fisher Mackesy or someone?
But is he worth anything? Like,
I don't know.
for me. He's still got the potential card to play, whereas Matt Crouch is just. We've seen what he can do.
He's hitting
He's
the
not doing much more.
No, I've already said he's winning the gold jacket next year.
Yeah.
So don't
could you
understand
imagine if
that.
he just actually played like every game next year and absolutely?
Well, that's my
smashed it?
prediction. That was my
Yeah.
prediction for next year. He's
probably
So
gonna happen.
unexpected.
It's probably going to happen.
If he does that mean we'll be a good side though? Like if he wins the gold jacket.
No.
Or will it be like 2020?
Yeah,
It'll be like 2020 Riley O'Brien wins the gold jacket.
We win 2
Like
games
the
for the
worst
year.
season.
Actually, I changed my answer. I trade Matt Crouch for
Nothing.
a packet of chips and did Lockie
Just
Murphy.
anything.
Oh, actually, that's not a bad shout,
Yeah.
is it?
Anyway, back to Fantasyland.
yeah.
Sorry about that.
So my 3 top players that changed club, and it's going to make them better at
Right.
fantasy.
I'm writing these down and they will be the stalwarts of my team next year.
All right, let's do it. I'll probably fuck up your old team. All right, number 3 is Tim Torano. He's gone to Richmond, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's gone to Richmond. Richmond, famously, a really a bad team to pick fantasy players from. They haven't had a good fantasy player in many
Since they stopped
years.
winning premierships.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's
yeah.
like 2016 Dusty year.
Yeah, pretty much like the Dusty era. So he's gone there. He's going to tear it up. If he keeps his forward status, that'd be good.
Yep.
Because he'll probably
That's
play
handy.
mostly midfield there, but he'll probably keep forward status. So Torano, get him in. Next one. Titch. Titch has gone somewhere. Titch went to
Collingwood.
Collingwood. Yes. Collingwood play a pretty fantasy friendly footy sort of
Yeah, they chip it around
thing.
a lot.
They chip it around, yep.
Yeah.
They're not overly defensive. They're more attacking. So.
Next one, Billy Frampton.
Yes, that's got to be number 1.
Yeah.
So get on Titch. He's like a fantasy god.
Oh, God.
Yeah, except for this year. He wasn't very good.
the year that I pick him.
But he was playing, I don't know, they weren't really playing him on ball so much this year. So he was being played a bit out of position. Going to Collingwood, he's going to get a good run through the mid, get a lot
What was
of
he
touches.
priced at the end of last year? Like 800 or something, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think so. He had some good games, good fantasy games towards the end of the year, but he was a bit average the rest of the year. But Titch at Collingwood, it's happening. Oh, we've got some passerby.
Yeah.
One of our many fans.
Just wait out there. We'll be out there.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
That's
There's
the
people-
post-pod event.
They want us to sign autographs. They've got photos of Lleyton and Lleyton's head on a stick. It's just embarrassing.
They've somehow already figured out how to make the GoCrom head beanie, like headband. Out of
They've
the beanie.
already got it sorted.
They're listening to this live somehow.
We can wear those to AFL nights.
Oh, yes, yeah.
That's how you can
All
tell
right,
what
let's
team
do
we
it.
are.
All right, we're cutting up the beanies. It's number 3, Torano. Number 2, Titch. Number 1, Lloyd Meek. Lloyd Meek has gone to Hawthorn.
Awful, yeah.
And I think he'll be the number 1 ruckman there because Hawthorn have a weird thing at the moment where they've just got 3 average ruckmen. They've got Max Lynch, Lloyd Meek, and
Reeves.
And I think Lloyd Meek is by far the best out of the 3 of those. I do like Max Lynch, but he's the best. Rucks are going to be hard again next year, especially Grundy and Gorn playing on the same team. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know
don't
what's
pick
going to
them.
happen there. Yeah, probably don't pick them. I mean, I assume Gorn's just going to play forward a bit more.
Yeah. Possibly.
And Grundy might be the better pick. But anyway, I think Lloyd Meek would be a good pick for a ruck.
I like this segment. Way too early fantasy.
Yeah, way
prediction.
too early Fantasyland. I wish we had the music though. It's not the
Yeah,
same without
it's
the
not the
music.
same.
Maybe Ben can just give
Just
us a
sing
verse.
us a tune. Sing us a tune.
No, you don't want that. You really don't want that.
My pick would be Josh Dunkley.
Yeah,
He's
that's
already a
one
good player,
too,
but I
yeah.
reckon at Brisbane,
Yeah.
would be even better.
Yeah, that's a good one too. The Brisbane are a bit. I don't know. I feel like they're a bit stacked.
Although I reckon, even though he didn't change teams, I reckon if you didn't have him in your team this year, you'd have to pick Lockie Neal
Yeah,
next
Yeah.
year. Because you think he's tagged nearly every week or every second week. Imagine Dunkley being in there, and then you got Ashcroft. Who are they going to tag?
Take some attention off of him.
Very true. On that, didn't get traded, but because Dunkley got traded, I like Bontempelli.
Yeah, that's a good. That's
Rack
a good
up some
shout,
more midfield
actually,
minutes in
yeah.
Dunkley's absence. So
Because it always it's that the Bulldogs in fantasy have always just been a roulette. One of them plays
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, and I always end up with 7 of them in my team. And then whenever I trade them in, everyone's like, "Oh, get on Tim English. He's fantastic." I'm like,
Yeah.
I've got
wait.
17 Bulldogs.
Bring in, yeah, literally. I bring in Tim English. He was trash for when I had him, and I was like,
It's just it's not good.
just
enough,
can't
is it?
win.
But yeah, I know it's just this roulette between McRae and Dunkley and Bont and everything, and they can't all be
Smith
good at once. It's terrible. But I like that shout.
Yeah. Lleyton, do you have any big picks for fantasy next year at this
No.
early stage?
Billy Frampton.
Lucky man.
Get on, Billy.
Love it. Love it. Put him on the bench. Surely he won't be that expensive.
Yeah.
I'd hope not.
Give it a shot. He's a like for like Grundy replacement. So I reckon he's going to be.
He is.
Yeah, he's going to be giving you hundreds every week.
Yeah.
Surely.
But Darcy Cameron could be a good one since Grundy is gone.
Not bad. What about Mason Cox?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's still there.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Mason Cox is going to take all of Darcy Cameron's points. Don't even look at him. I think the first lock for me is going to be Jordan Dawson, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good shout.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's way too early Fantasyland.
And hit
Better
the
to
music.
get ahead of it.
Oh. It's not quite as good, but
The remix.
Love it.
hello.
You got more fans. You got more fans going
Oh, they
past.
waved to us.
Oh, just wait out there. I said. They're calling all their friends. It's hard being this famous anyway. Carry on.
And the reason why they've continued walking is Benny and the Bets is up next. So good choice, ladies, to walk on.
Save some money.
Exactly. Like I
Yeah,
said-
why is Elodie not doing this segment after her win on the weekend? Come on.
Ponta first goal, quickest goal ever in AFLW or something. Yeah, couldn't have got it more right.
Hit me with a tip, Elodie. Dude.
Let's go. Ponta first goal. Just something different.
Gonna back it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do the
No,
same thing every week until it keeps happening.
exactly.
exactly. Maybe I should try that. I keep changing it up. I keep losing.
Yeah,
Coincidence?
exactly. Just stick to a formula.
Exactly. Well, I've gone pretty simple last week after being heartbroken last week, and you know I'll probably be heartbroken this week again. I'm just going to go a simple multi of North to win by 1 to 39 and the Crows to win by more than 9 points, which is the line at the moment, which ain't too bad.
Possible.
And as a roughie for the weekend, Caitlin Gould for the most goals at $10. Now she seems to get on the end of a
That's not bad,
few.
actually.
Well, she kicked 2 on the weekend.
Yeah.
So.
She did. She's been a leading goal kicker. I think it was 3 times this season so far. So for $10,
right.
worth a little ping.
That's not bad from you, Ben.
From you.
You've done this before.
Surprising.
Can't wait to go 0 from 3 over the weekend with those tips. But
Well, you'll be right.
exactly. I'd say I have runs on the board, but I don't.
Yeah.
So-
Positivity.
exactly. Now, before we head off, does anyone else have anything to add?
I saw a very interesting tweet on Twitter that responded to the Crows after they lost the game.
This
Will
is
you be
always-
able to
And I
find
was
it?
yes, it's in my notes.
Okay, good.
In my notes. I copied and pasted the tweet so I wouldn't lose it. Someone responded and said, which I thought was completely bizarre. They said, Clark getting out-coached about every week. Time for change.
Out-coached. Oh, I know. He's not looking at the umpires.
He's got to give them a more pointed look.
Yeah.
I read that and I was like,
Yeah, it's
that's
an
an odd
interesting
call.
take, isn't it?
it's
Did they hashtag sack Nicks at the end as well?
Yeah, I was going to say it does mirror some tweets I've seen like through the men's season.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was just like,
If we don't win back-to-back premierships, coach is out.
Yeah, no.
Straight away.
if we
We're not
lose this
settling for
weekend,
any less.
see you
4 out
later,
of 6,
Clark.
not good enough.
Yeah,
Later, Clark.
Yep.
But yeah, that was the thing. What about our AFL Nines team?
Oh, yeah, let's talk about the
Yeah,
AFL 9
yeah.
team. Yeah.
How's
So-
the season going?
By all
So
reports.
somehow we've played 2 games. Last week was cancelled because of the weather.
Yeah.
I'm proud to say that I've been to both of those games.
Yeah. Unlike
Thank you.
some other people here.
And what's very interesting to me is that this is now the 4th. This is when they're now into the 4th week, and nobody from the Crowject has played yet.
And on that, it's time to wrap up for this evening.
I'm taking the honours. I'm taking it. Yeah.
I'm defending me and Peter here that me and Peter plan to be
Okay,
away.
you've got valid. You've got valid.
Me and
excuses.
Peter are on holidays and we plan to be away for the first few weeks. And now I'm back and I'm playing tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Where's everyone else? Damon, Cream, Lleyton, Ben,
I
Peter.
feel like finishing work at 5 isn't particularly convenient for a 6 p.m. game, but
How's that not convenient? You've got an
6:50
hour.
game.
You've got an hour to get there.
I do like the 6:50 games better. I
Yeah,
think they're
yeah.
better vibe.
Yeah, under lights.
Better vibe. Actually, there are no lights.
There's no lights.
It just starts getting dark. It's like pissing down with rain. Dark.
Yeah.
You barely
Keep
see
playing, keep
anything.
playing.
Keep going, team.
But yeah, the worst thing about it is that we've had more people from what's that shit port podcast called?
Two
that
pairs in a
one.
pod.
Yeah,
And we've had one play so far.
Yeah, we've
Still
had more of them than we've had Crowject members
Yeah.
play.
Hey, I did the Nick Gill style. I went out on high.
Yeah.
Had one good game and then that's it.
I know. Last last season we won a couple of games and it was all going well, and then these guys just jumped ship.
Oh, yeah, that's
we're probably going to see them on another AFL Nines team. Be like, oh, sorry.
I'll be looking out for
I'd
you.
like to take this opportunity to let you know that I'm taking my talents to South Beach.
You're playing for the Kyle Cheneys?
Wait, Kyle Cheney has a team? All right, I'm in.
But so look, we're searching for our first win. Predictions. Let's do predictions on the AFL Nines game.
Who are you playing tomorrow night?
We're playing a team called the Iggies, I think.
Yeah.
They've won both of their games. But look, you have to consider this. We're not bottom of the ladder. We're second to last. We've got like 16%. So
and you're not
the leaders
bottom.
have got 600%.
Oh, this is
So
worse than
we've played the
AFLW.
leaders. Look, to be fair, the two teams we've played have both won both their games.
Yeah.
We haven't had. Last week was that opportunity to play one of the lower teams, and it got cancelled because of the rain.
Look, this is a real line in the sand moment.
So,
for Nick Gills,
I reckon.
think.
Look,
This is
Your courageous leaders returning.
This is Victorian bias with a fixture in. somehow.
It is. Our umpire,
big
does
bias.
not like us.
Yeah.
He doesn't like us, I don't think. So he is purposely. I'm going to report him for giving me a pointed look.
Change it to the VFL Nines.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I like our chances. I mean, I'm back as our captain. I have not kicked a footy since I broke my ankle, basically. Oh no, actually, I did kick a footy a few times the other week.
And we kicked it out the front of Adelaide Oval that time as well.
Oh yeah.
Literally days after
the day after I got my moon boot off. Yeah, that was good. So that's good. That's a good sign. Jack Hudson is probably playing. That's
Hopefully.
good. Anthony might be playing.
If I think, and Sam and Michael.
No,
So have you got
yeah.
9 people?
I don't think so. We never have 9 people.
Hopefully. Me and you, Sophie.
Yeah, it's
My sister.
Yeah,
Our
it's
team
the dream team.
Fire.
If anyone else wants to play, by the way, get in touch. We need players, please.
Surely, I reckon we will. And Harry's playing as well.
Yeah,
6 o'clock game.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
good.
We're going to win.
Last year's Coleman medalist and the runner-up. How can you lose?
That's right. That's a good sign.
So what's the predictions?
10-goal win for the Nick Gills.
10-goal win. We haven't even kicked 10 goals in 2 games.
It's coming.
We've kicked 5.
Yeah, I'm going Nick Gills by 50 points and Harry to be the leading goal kicker.
I rate that.
Nice.
I really do. I think we're going to win by 31 points.
Yeah, and make sure to check the live scores on the app.
Yeah, the live score.
Yeah.
We should just set up the GoPro and film the whole game.
I love that. Lleyton, what's your prediction?
Nick Gills, draw.
Nick Gills draw. We're going to draw. I don't know what they're going to do, but we'll draw.
Yeah, you got to raise the percentage somehow. Come on.
Yeah. It would be nice to see the percentage go up a little bit. 16% is a little bit sad.
Yeah, that's right.
It's all right.
But-
And Jack has kicked 4 of our goals last.
Wait, did Harry kick the other?
Harry kicked
So a
our-
Crow supporter hasn't kicked a goal yet. For
literally
podcast.
no cross.
Yeah,
I think that's what
come on,
we're doing
Sophie.
So it's all right. Good weather tomorrow.
Yeah.
Conditions are pristine.
Prime time.
Prime time. Get on down.
Okay, come on down, 6 p.m.
But,
Lutheran Football Club.
I reckon we could.
Yeah.
We're on.
right.
We're on.
Yeah. If anyone else wants
Lock
to
it
play, come along.
Any sports bet odds on this one? A line?
We'll do a leading goal scorer. We've got the odds for that. I think we've got Jack coming in at $1.05.
Oh.
Money.
And I reckon we should put Anthony at $1.20. I reckon. He's talking himself up. He said we are not going to lose with him in the team.
Oh.
So
Bold.
But I think Harry at $8.50 is probably is a sneaky.
that is great
Yeah.
value.
The
That's a
fullback.
sneaky, yeah.
What do
He's
you
gonna be
give me
good.
for Sophie?
I reckon Sophie's paying like $10.20,
Yeah.
which
$10.20.
Really?
very specific.
So if you win on any of these odds, we don't pay out, do we?
The most.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, I'm putting on $100. I reckon. What about most touches?
Oh.
No one even
Most
records
one
that.
percenters. Most one percenters.
Yeah,
Most
yeah.
minus 1%.
Minus 1%.
Yeah, if someone would like to
Meters
come
gained.
do the stats for us, please,
Yeah.
that would be really good.
Sure.
Jezza might be there to do the stats, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably will
Yeah.
come along and watch. He
Yeah.
loves to support.
Yeah. All right,
on you,
Jezza,
Jezza.
bring your notepad next time. Get some stats for us.
Meters gain's a real hard one in AFL 9s because you can't kick it over the 2/3. So it makes it a bit tricky.
Yeah, that's true. When you do your little like chip kicks,
Yeah.
like 1 minute.
Yeah. It's all right. Next week, you'll be going on about the W.
It'll be the biggest win in AFL 9's history.
Yeah.
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 Here we go.
Cool.
And on that bombshell, that seems to be about where we wrap up this episode, which is 188, as we mentioned earlier, of the Crowject podcast. Thank you to our sponsors in Trojan Aluminium and Nathaniel's Coffee and Panini, our lovely Patreons, and thank you, Lleyton.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jade.
Thank you.
And thank you, Elodie.
Thank you.
And this has been the Crowject.
Yeah. Go Crom. Go the Gills.